Cancer, good morning. This is your channel messages, Cancer. I woke up today and I chose destruction. I did. I cannot lie. I cannot hide what my intentions are, Cancer. But guess what, Cancer? You know why we choose destruction sometimes? Let me just sing a little sermon from the man who knew evil himself. Bad mind get the best of them. Bad mind get the best of them. Me see it now the post of them. Hold on no. Some boy heart dirty up. Some gal heart dirty up. Some boy heart dirty up. Yes, Cancer. Bad mind get the best of them. Them claims say them are your friend. Don't. They're not your friends. They're your foes. Cancer. Do you know what's happening this morning, Cancer? Oh, before I start the message, two things. Last night I was hearing Tina Foley. There's something about a woman named Tina Foley. Okay. There's also something about a woman named Emily. I didn't get her last name, but me get the Tina Foley last night. The Emily, I don't know who that is, but it might be a white woman. Okay. Actually, both of them might be white women, to be very honest. Even though, Cancer, you rule people with high melanin, low melanin, right? Which is usually white people. But fortunately for the white people this morning, only can kind of take a step back. It's the battle of the Caribbean and the Afros this morning. Yes, Cancer, we're doing your reading. And the two persons we're going to talk about this morning are Cancers. No, in the great words of Vybz Kartel, I am not a political leader. I am not a little Take two. In the great words of Vybz Kartel, I am not a political leader, nor am I a religious leader. I speak for the people, and the people is the truth. Cancer. So I was awoken this morning by Google News, because Google love the mix-up. That's why Google had the two O's, because them love the mix-up. It's okay. I am here for it, okay? We're talking about the man, the Gemini, and hear how this weird, because the two guys we're talking about this morning, one of them sun, let me check to make sure I am not, one of them sun sign is Cancer with a Pisces moon, and the other guy is a Gemini sun with a Cancer moon. Yes, we're talking about the whole thing, sponsored by none other than the Observer, right? We're talking about the whole thing with Burna Boy and Bounty Killer, okay? You know that Burna Boy, I'm a very big fan of Burna Boy, and I am a very big fan of Bounty Killer too. Both of these people are weighing heavily on my heart, but I awoken to some turmoil this morning and I have to speak. Yes, I have to. So I will speak on this topic, okay? Now, before I go into the topic, okay, good. Great. So this morning, right? Well, not this morning. On the 25th, Bounty Killer did make certain statements about Afrobeats, right? Saying that, dancehall and Afrobeats cannot compete. There's no competition there, which is true. Afrobeats and dancehall is two different genres, okay? It is two different type of inspiration, type of vibes, you understand? We cannot compare the two, unless we're doing the so-called ignorant concept of, we don't know how to tell black people different, right? But yes, in a way, Bounty Killer is right. You understand? We cannot try to classify Afrobeats and dancehall music in the same genre. It is not the same thing, okay? No. Wait, more make sure I have my research up. Right. So now Bounty Killer is getting backlash because of the criticizing of the Afrobeats. Him actually even went on and criticized Burna Boy's song. Yeah. Him criticized the song, saying that the song really don't have any lyrics. That the song is basically just a bag of jingle, 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 jingle bell, jingle all the way. But again, I stand for the truth. I cannot side with anybody even if I have favoritism. No, I cannot. First thing I want to say is, Bounty, You is a veteran in the business, sir. A lot of people look up to you, sir. Remember, your rival was one another man them who claims him is the king of dancehall. That gone from long time. That gone from nobody build the ark, right? So a lot of people respect Bounty Killer and his views in the dancehall industry, right? But Bounty, also, you kind of have to understand what is Afrobeats. You cannot really say that Burna Boy song don't have any, wait, I'm looking for, you can't say Burna Boy song, yeah, 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 it's full of a jingle jingle. You know what Afrobeat is? Afrobeat is a Nigerian music genre. That means Nigeria have their own genre, just like how Jamaica have their own genre, okay? That involves a combination of West African music styles, American funk, jazz, and soul influence, within a focus of chanting vocals. Remember back in the slave plantation, we used to chant, 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 chant. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, it's a chant. Africans are very popular for that. Now, Jamaican people don't really believe in that chanting, really, because, you know, we are mostly, we're mostly a Christian society, right? Even though, you see how Jamaican people stay, but we're mostly adopted into the Christian type of indoctrination, right? Afrobeats are chants. So, in a sense, Bounty, you cannot say that. You cannot say yeah, 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 yeah. It's just a what? Is it a zero? Is it a gap to fill in the spaces of the music? No, it's a chant. It comes from the souls of African people, okay? And remember, Caribbean people are African people too. But as a matter of fact, I want to touch on the subject, right? Even though, again, I stand for the truth, right? But all know African people will sell it out faster than Caribbean people. It is a fact, right? When I was younger, I remember my father always say, you know why African people dance slow? You know why African people, if you notice, they don't dance up. Ballerinas, white people, you see how them dance? Them always have them hands in the air, the foot in the air, all of these things, right? When you notice how African people dance, always chest movement, and down on the ground, it's because it's the oppression of African people. It's the oppression of especially the cancer energy, the crab in a barrel. We have to shoot down one person to feel like one person to lift up. Instead of all of we come together and promote our own thing and make the money from our own thing. You understand? People even they criticize Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift was a country artist, you know. She wasn't a pop icon. A country singer, she was a country singer. You're the reason for the teardrops on my guitar. The only thing that keeps me wishing on a wishing star. He's the sun in the dark, got me singing, don't know why I do. And then, after time pass, we know that you, with you, where you been, I can show you incredible things, right? Because she understood the marketing skills, how marketable she was having to be. Not only that, country music is a very limited type of music, and country music is a white person music. No, I did not hear anybody come out and bash Taylor Swift and say, oh, Taylor Swift music no sound good, and she's fucking up country. No. Because there's other genres of white genres too, but everybody have them expression to sing. No, that is not to say that we're putting Afrobeats over dancehall, because dancehall is sealed within my heart, you understand? But also you have to understand the reason why Burna Boy and Afrobeats are getting pushed, because me here say them take off the dancehall genre from some of the charts and I push Afrobeats. First of all, also the people of Jamaica. Remember, Jamaica gained independence in 1962. Dancehall wasn't discovered until the late 1960s. Okay? So after we were emancipated from the white people, right? We decided to have our own genre of dancehall music. Remember, because dancehall music and reggae music is two different music. Dancehall music is made for ghetto people experience and dancing. The dance hall. Where is the dance hall? On the dance floor. Reggae music is supposed to be rock. Remember the songs used to make us rock away. Those were the days. That's what reggae is. Alright? Reggae really feed your soul. and it make you rock and be in a state of, what you call it, a trance. Dancehall possess you. This is a different type of energy now. The beat them is more up, right? It not jazzy night like how Afrobeats have. It's more dancing energy. Okay? And that's the reason why dancehall people and Jamaican people so, what them call it, them so explicit, right? Because we tell it raw. You understand? We tell it like it is. Because the slave master them kinda them have problem tricking us, yeah? It is true. Okay? Now also I want to touch on the fact that Burna Boy actually started his own record label. It named Spaceship Records. Burna Boy wasn't a man, was just decided. Where Bounty Killer did sign to Atlanta Records. I think now Burna Boy signed to the same record deal. But Burna Boy started his career with his own label. Do you know that? Atlanta Records was owned by a man named Chin, was a kind of a Jamaican Chinese man. So we cannot criticize Afrobeats and we cannot criticize other sibling type of vibe because them might get pushed up while Jamaican music I get pushed down when me not in a Jamaican purse. Even Ramesh Chinese. Which black person a produce Jamaican music who understand Jamaican music? Because yes, Ramesh, which if I am supposed to sign to any label, I would definitely like to pick Ramesh. Ramesh, yes, right? But I just say, even though Ramesh is a Chinese man or Indian, Chinese, right? Yeah, Chinese guy, right? Him is not necessarily the face of Jamaican people or the face of dancehall. At least Burna Boy started his own record label named Spaceship Records. You understand? And as bad as things is, we cannot criticize Burna Boy because the last tight pussy girl him should him cocking was Steph London, a Jamaican girl. So he has given back to the community. He has. If never marry one Nigerian girl, it's not one Nigerian girl would have. You go bow for the result, oh. Maybe you're not a type, maybe you're not alive, she'll be my wife and we get it right. It's Steph London him I talk about. So he was bigging up the tight kitty of the Jamaican born women. So we cannot put down Burna Boy. We cannot. Now I understand that maybe things are not going as smoothly or the legacy isn't being carried on. But at the same time, when you have a grandchild, okay, you have to learn from the grandchild. You cannot teach the grandchild everything you know. You teach the grandchild knowledge. Grand type of knowledge. Because you know at one point your grandchildren will become grands of their own. But you cannot indoctrinate a child when you see the child grow up. You have to learn from the child and look at the child. Okay? Worse than have to do research. Now the last shine what Mr. Bounty Killer really get is with the Zeus battle. Remember Zeus's battle, or that the name? When people there compete against each other, and he did this in a very harmonious way, because everybody know that him and Beenie Man was feuding over the whole the angel thing. But at the same time, it's giving me the impression, yeah, when I use the girl them as blood clot sacrifice, don't. Because now Beenie and Bounty came back together, and the angels still have a reputation of being a what? A whore? When the girl know her baby father, when the girl never stretch out her hand and beg nobody nothing. I never see the angel on any type of live talking about, but tired, we're gonna leave him, as bad as things is. So we cannot bring down our cousin, and Burna Boy face enough blood clot oppression because Burna Boy a Rasta man. Yes, his Rastas may be so-called artificial. I don't know if he adding extension in his hair, but we know that him hair is very uniform. Locks, real locks, don't grow that way. You have to go in a one hairdresser and make a hairdresser do that for you. For it to be uniform. And even if it is uniform or not, Burna Boy's face enough oppression. And we know Rasta people belong to Jamaica. They do. Because even Haile Selassie wasn't a Rasta man. So before we try to cast judgment and bring down our fellow cousins, that is the thing. Them a divide blood clot. Black people have a blood clot there because the black people run down sellouts, right? Or when somebody's not on the wheel again, wow, we're vexed, we're bitter about it. We cannot do that. Now I know it was a big thing because Burna Boy came to Jamaica and the whole of Jamaica welcomed Burna Boy with open arms, right? welcome Jamaica with all these things, right? And never have I ever saw another Jamaican person that was in open arms like that. The last time we saw this big excitement was what? When Buju Banton came out of prison. And they kept a big show. As a matter of fact, I even hear argument it happened because somebody's son did want. Who is who? Which artist did follow with them father? Because them did want somebody. Oh, wasn't the argument that there was supposed to be an... I don't remember the argument, right? But I'm just saying, yes, it was very hurtful to a lot of Jamaican artists. But Bounty Killer name live on. Bounty Killer have to turn producer now and get some young talent and produce them. Because enough people did come under Bounty Killer, but they left the nest. And I don't know if they left the nest because of oppression or them leave the nest because of rivalry. But at the same time, when you reach the stage of being a grand now, because I'm a grand of the business now, you have to sit back and guide your fellow grandchildren. Another topic I want to touch on, really and truly, and this may be very controversial. This girl may be saying, look at this homeless Jamaican immigrant who is speaking on my relationship. What she know about anything? Her ex-husband kick her out of the house. Him fuck on her. She's a homeless immigrant. What does she know about love? I know a lot about love. That is why it's not easy for me to be in a relationship with somebody. But I am going to speak on a topic. Tony and Singh, right? Tony and Singh is Aquarius, right? I didn't really want to speak on the relationship, to be honest, because if I don't have anything good to say, I'd rather not say it. But I don't know who started the war, but because mommy and daddy are fight, the pity them have forgot getting, right? Now we have to make a comment. Tony and Singh is 23 years old. Now she did one of the most prestigious things, winning Miss World at the age of what, 23? She impressed Piers Morgan, because it's Piers Morgan asked her the question why she thinks she needs to win, which is a very controversial question when it comes on to pageant, because now you have to talk about yourself, self. And she won. She took home the title. She made us proud, just like how Cindy did make us proud. Damian, the car, I feel like the engine is making a certain noise and I don't know how to fix it, Damian, can you come over here, please? Damian, right? She made us proud. Very proud. Even Lisa Hannah did win Miss World, right? So she followed in the footsteps of great women. But I am going to say something. Tony and Singh, a prestigious girl. If her mother and her father never tell her, never tell her, you was 23 years old. What are you doing with a man 10 years older than you? You was a little girl. Worse, you're gonna go there with Popcorn. No, we're not saying anything bad about Popcorn, because Popcorn love all the girls them. Well, Popcorn are the only man she want. The only man she want. What am I say? Him cuss her and call her whore. Same friend said the relationship poor. But as soon as him turn him back, she gonna link up over Portmore. Tell her to stop. Say him a go chat. Say him a go shoot. Say him a go shot. Popcorn are the only man she want. Yes, we do love Popcorn. But at the same time, ma'am, you're not Popcorn type. We don't know if you know this. You just come off of your high horse of Miss World and you're gone. Go there with Popcorn, right? Not saying anything is bad with Popcorn, but we're looking on the level we don't talk about the taxonomy bracket. No, you're gonna go there with Popcorn now. You're a 23, 24-year-old girl. Popcorn are 30 or them 10 years younger than you. What do you think you have to offer for Popcorn other than your pussy, other than sex? And I know the reason why Popcorn select this young lady to be his mate, right? Because any girl Popcorn a fuck. It's because of his mother. His mother is a Christian woman. She not want him there with the girl. Baby, me love you, believe me. Push it up and make she feel it. You see the girl in that video with the false and the false names and a tattoo behind her with a big ass, and them girl Popcorn like. If you never did know. And Popcorn mother don't want him there with them type of girl there. Cause Tony and Singh are really nice uptown girl. Now to me, she kind of airheaded. Or it could be immature, right? And let me tell you why I say so. Because I see when Burna Boy did come, there was footage of she hug up popcorn, and she there, and you can see she very sweet and she very innocent. She had a very innocent vibe about her. Very, very innocent. Very innocent. She's not a, to me, she's not an entertainer. She can sing, but she's not an entertainer, okay? Now, I see the footage of two of them a stand up, right? And she there and she doing this, and she looked at him and she said, smile now. And him said, no, we not smile around here. And she said, alright. And it was weird that he even said that in front of cameras to her. Or him said something about, no, not smile. And you see she end up saying so and take the picture. You see the same blood clot people guess which picture them post? One picture with popcorn a smile and Tony and Sing don't have a smile on her face. I don't know if you know this, but she getting sacrificed. Just like how Selena Gomez got sacrificed. Just like how the angel gets sacrificed. She gets sacrificed too. And what is the irony, right? That Popcorn sing a song named Next to Me, featuring Tony and Sing, but Burna Boy sang a song featuring Popcorn named Tony and Sing. You know, say I use the girl name. I'm not hide and talking, I am not. And at the end of the day, I love both men. And whether she want to believe me or not, I still have to pick up for the girls because I have a vagina, a very, very tight vagina in front of me. I have to pick up for her, even if you don't know who I am. Yes, I'm a sacrifice a blood clot, girl. You know, this girl fresh off a blood clot, Miss World. No, Burna Boy sing a song featuring Popcorn named Tony and Sing. And Popcorn sing a song named Next to Me featuring Tony and Sing. You know, see what blood clot go on in front of the face? I don't like it. Bad mind get the best of them. Bad mind get the best of them. Them claim say them are your friend. Well, I know some boy hot dirty up. Some gal hot dirty up. We're just talking. No. With that being said and done it, cancer, because of cancer, yes, it's everything a cancer, so cancerous. What is happening? Jamaica, what is happening? Canada, what is happening? Let us get into your reading. We have a butterfly. Now that I talked about just a while ago, the taxonomy. The butterfly is at the top. Tony and Sing is a butterfly. We're not going to try to say who Popcorn is or isn't, other than a popcorn. That is what he is. You apply heat to him and he will pop and give you the greatest tasting snack you have ever digested. But what I'm saying is, that is not a match. And Popcorn are Cancer, she are Aquarius. We have a house coming up, right? I'm just saying, you feel like Popcorn are loyal to her? Because I was delusional at one point, and I can still be delusional in the future. Because there's one thing I have learned, everybody, I'm not gonna say everybody cheats, but everybody, at some point, you'll go through a cheating type of vibe. Whether you cheat or your partner cheats, everybody will go through it. You're not gonna stay with one person forever. You would think like Tony and Sing can hold Popcorn? You think Tony and Sing know for suck cock? Good? Like the girl in my Popcorn I deal with? Because Popcorn used to rule under who? The Vybz Kartel. As bad as blood clot things is, Vybz Kartel never beat no girl. Him never sacrifice no girl. Even Shorty have a new man. Him never even spite her. Vybz Kartel could have spite Shorty. And say, pussy hole, look how I hold you down. You want to do with new man, and you want to do all them new things here. You're going to get torment for the rest of your blood clot life. Not even Vybz Kartel did do that. As bad as things is, Vybz Kartel was just a man who did murder another gunman. Which one, how that bring 35 years to blood clot life? You never heard murder one innocent person. We have a L. Yes. L for Luke. Yes. The relationship looks fake. It looks faker than the death that Luke orchestrated. It's faker than the death that was said to have taken place. The bullet that went in his head, it was fake, and so was the other woman's stage death. It's faker than it for blood clot through. This is all about money. Yeah, we have a question. See the question sign that come up here? What is this? Yeah. So somebody needs to know what you know, or how you know what you know. So we have a cloud here, yeah, because the eye in the sky always a blood clot watch. The eye always watching. Now we have a cloud, red cloud. You know about acid rain? Because it's one thing for when Jah bless the island with rain, you know. It's another thing when acid rain, like, you know. And then we have a Z for Zeus. Yes, the blood clot cloud. I remember the day, boy. I remember the day when I saw the cloud. That cloud changed my life. I won't get into it, but yeah, the Zeus. I remember the first time I've ever seen an artificial cloud. That changed my life. When I see it 4 years ago. No, 3 years ago I see it. And we have a queue. The queen is here, the queen is here. Let's go. Cancer, let's go into your reading. Yeah, we have help coming out first. Somebody need help. Is somebody in an abusive relationship? Is somebody in an unhappy relationship? Is somebody being pressured to change how them look and change how them talk and dress like this and do things this way and put on this? Does the butterfly need help? And you just come off a big blood clot, Mr. Jamaica. What other clout did you want? I'm not saying that you can't date a man, I'm not say that. But the footage when I see, I never like how it look. Because she tell him to smile and him say no. And then the picture that him put out as a picture for the event, him a smile and she not smile. What kind of that sounds like you're trying to switch things to me. Help? Alright? Somebody need help? Somebody's asking for your help? Yeah, we have the world card. Is there something about traveling? Okay, maybe somebody want you come on tour with them, or maybe somebody want you move out, move in with them for a certain reason, Cancer. All right, maybe somebody pressure you for moving. Maybe somebody's pressuring the Cancer for moving. Aquarius just drop out. Tony and Sing don't want Aquarius. Should have been February the 1st. They can't make this shit up. Let me tell you something. I remember when I used to read tarot. When I used to read tarot and I get paid feeds, right? That was 2 years ago before the dirty fucker them bad mind me, right? And I remember a girl get a reading for me and I give her the reading and the fucker spy me because she feel like me there try for broke up she and her man. The girl never knows that she need their help. But you see, when you hold on to things and when you clutch things and when you bad mind people, things that come around by you. So the Aquarius just come out. And she don't want Aquarius. Help the world card Aquarius, like somebody want you move. Or somebody use the Aquarius name. Who has rights to the record that Tony and Sing? Tony and Sing, ha. Who has rights to the record that Tony and sang? You think of Tony and? You see, that's why 𝒔𝒕𝒏𝒆 said, black man, yellow man, white man, brown, we have a right for wear a crown. For big up your race, that is no disgrace. Me I gotta tell you in front of your face. Yes, nothing wrong for big up somebody. Especially if you're not the same, descendants. You're not the same you don't come from the same place. You don't speak the same language. And to deny a man's genre of music is to deny him experience. Because dancehall music is the experience of Jamaicans, the ghetto experience. Yes, Jamaican people sing about scamming. You know why it not gone away? Because first world country, a scamming run it. So they don't sing it in the songs. Because it's gonna expose everything. Jamaican people not afraid to hear out them business. Them not. Aquarius, the world card and help. You tell me. She's an Aquarius. And she studied where? She never even studied in Jamaica. She was between Britain and the US, Florida. Yeah, we have money. You got both for the result, oh. Nothing to discuss, cause I can live by default and without any dough. I'm on my teeth to get insult, oh. I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble. They manipulate my love. Why you say I did nothing for you when I do everything you want me to do? Maybe another time, maybe another life, I'll be his wife and we get it right. We don't ask, last. Now everybody going to chop breakfast. We have gaslights. Bounty killer giving you the originality. Bust a shot if you respect and love the quality. Listen good and pay attention to my clarity. All of the gal them say them in love with me personality. Me go a foreign and big up my nationality. We love the money but we not bow for vanity. See, what do you and Burna Boy have in common? Both of them not bow. Me love the money but me not bow for vanity. You got bow for the result too. So why are these people fighting? It's tearing us apart. Right? And then we have pressure. Somebody pressure you to move, they might pressure you to do something. Are they pressuring you to be with somebody? Are they trying to manipulate your image? I'm going to talk for your politics. Politics come out. In the great words of Vybz Kartel, I am not a political leader. Nor am I a religious leader. Nor am I a role model for anybody's kids. I speak for the truth. That is real politics. Politics is not coming around every time you want vote and buy the people in Burger King. That is not politics. Politics is buying the people in Burger King every single weekend. That is politics. I am not trying to pin anybody against each other. Again, I am just a homeless Jamaican immigrant for now. But when we get the message, I have to deliver the message. Especially when we get it in defense of another woman. Even though a girl spite me most. Nobody not spite me more than a woman. From my mother to my sister, to my auntie them, to all the blood clot them, to people who I don't know. Nothing spite me more than girl. So politics. Something is political. It seemed political to me. And I know a lot of Jamaican women were very, very, very salty when they bring out Tony and Sing. Look how Tony and Sing pretty like money. And they must say, oh, you're pretty like Tony and Sing. Jamaican girls don't look like Tony and Sing. Jamaican girls don't have hair longer than back. It was kind of fuck you to Jamaican girls who love of popcorn, to be very honest. Because Tony and Sing never looked not like the women who supported popcorn, to be very honest. That's not to say that Tony doesn't deserve puppy love. But may I just say, something don't seem right about that to me. Yeah, we have a Libra come out, Justice, at the scales, another earth sign. I don't know if something going on with a Libra, okay? Especially Libra politics and Libra rule politics. Libra rule the scales of balance, okay? Politics means that there is corruption and there is order. You have to learn how to navigate through both of them. You cannot stop corruption. It always will be there. But you have to learn how to navigate through it. Yeah, we have Do You Think of Me? And we have Copy. Somebody's copying you. Or again, somebody's trying to change your image. Next thing you soon see, I want lace front blood clot wig. I bet you. So the sun will come out there. But I have to talk in the name of. So copy. Somebody I try to copy you. Or them I try to make you be like somebody else. I don't know. And then we have lips. Yeah. Even you know what, I even saw it as I talk about lips, because I mean we have two different lips, if you know what I mean. But even the tongue of Tony and Singh, the tongue of Tony and Singh is not the same tongue as Popcorn. Me even hear Popcorn must say that bigger up and him say, tight pussy girl, calm down yourself, and you say she run go hide, right? No, if it was a girl who did really in the business, should have been over and start wine pan Popcorn. Was Popcorn a big celebrity? He must sing to you for birthday, or he must sing to you, tight pussy girl, calm down yourself, because Tony and Singh is not that type of girl. She's an uptown girl. But it looks better, especially to a mother. It look better, it look nicer. But you really feel like Tony and Singh can satisfy him, especially in the bedroom? I'm just saying. I don't know, maybe they may not want open relationship. I don't know. It is not my business to judge. Because I am a single woman. Where is my boyfriend to be criticizing? Where's your boyfriend? Where is he? You see, this is what I'm trying to figure out, right? But you can see, even when he said that, she was very uncomfortable. Even when he kissed her on stage, she's very shy. Because she's not an entertainer. She's not. She's a model. And usually models shut the fuck up and just pose. Usually, I'm just saying. But at the same time, how is it that our name is being used? This is the issue. This is what I want to know. And I have had my fair share of dating man that was way older than me. But you learn. Usually, when a man that's older than you, 10 years older than you, especially when you're 23, we're not talking about 30 to 40 or 30 to 50. We're talking about 23 to 30 something. She's a little girl. If her mother never tell her, she studied school in Blood Clot, Florida. Her mother big educated people. Her mother gonna make sure they with man 10 years older than her. I don't care if it's Popcorn. She's a little girl. And if a limelight she wants, she need to know in a them business here, people will step on you forget what them want. One more, I'm gonna leave it here. Or two came. Restart. Something's going to be restarted. Okay. Or I don't know if there's a Libra in the mix of this. Okay. There's something with Tony and Singh and a Libra. Or an Aquarius and a Libra. Restart. And we have pick me. Somebody want to be a pick me girl. So they're going to do everything the man tell them to do. They're going to say everything the man tell them to say. You need to know at the end of the day, she's a butterfly. She win Miss World. A good girl. You think any girl can win Miss World? What, she win it? She win it at the age of 23. Isn't the cutoff age of Miss World almost about 28 or 30? So she was one of the youngest contestants to win it. We are not doubting anybody around here. But I don't like how something smells. I am going to leave it here. Cancer. This was dedicated to you. The two Cancer them a fight. And now the Cancer got turned into one Aquarius. Which then later on called the Libra. I'm going to leave it here. Until next time. Meta.